What's up, y'all? It's Misha. I am back with another video. Today I wanted to talk about owning a spa versus working at a spa, because working at a spa is actually not that bad, and it has pretty good perks if you do the right spa. Of course, that you have to go to the right spa. Some people want to go straight to owning a spa. However, it's might be beneficial to you to work at a spa first and transition into owning your spa. So let me give you the pros and the cons, the advantages versus the disadvantages of, working at a spa, owning a spa. So first, the pros and cons. Pros of working at a spa. Okay. Working at a spa, you got a set schedule. I wrote down. You have access to clients right away. Okay. You have access to these clients. And when you open your spa, you have clients that can go with you, because they're going to be looking forward to you opening your own place. They're going to be going with you because you already built some clientele at the place. You start making money right away. No startup costs. Experience. Spas give you experience. You gotta pay attention to how people run their business, how they do their scheduling, how they do things, how they run the place, how they, do their boss stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I still have this way of thinking about things like sometimes you have to be a good employee in order to be a good boss. If you could be a good employee, you can definitely be a good boss, because you know what it's like to be someone that works in the system and play their role. So now you know how to boss up and be your own boss in your own situation. So keep that in mind. So no need for taxes if you work at a spa. Your pay is pretty predictable. It's still a little different, but most of the time it's pretty predictable, your pay. You can move up in a company to make more money. You don't got to worry about supplies. You can go straight to the supply closet, get your lotion, get your oils, and all that good stuff. Now, here is more tea about working at a spa. Some spas, you make a pretty good coin. Let me tell you, you make a pretty good coin at certain spas. Like, there are some resorts, honey. If you on the West Coast, if you in that part of the world, baby, they got some resorts for you in California. I'm telling you, they got the new resorts. They make pretty good money, okay? I got to look it up, because I was going to work at one before, just because I wanted to see how it would be. So in the future, I can open my own, because I'm so interested in that spectrum of the industry. So I wanted to work there. However, I got pregnant, so I didn't get a chance to. So, but yes, those high-end hotel franchises, you can make a pretty good coin, because you know why? Tips are key. Certain clients or certain clientele will tip you pretty good. So it's not always about what you make or what the spa's willing to give you. It's about the audience they have, the clientele that they have, and what it can offer you long term. You also can get PTO, you get benefits, any job where you get tips too, and you get benefits and all of that, health insurance, dental insurance, and all that stuff, and they're flexible with your schedule. I think it's a win-win. Also, when you're at a spa, you don't have to do everything. You just get to focus on what you do, whether that's being an esthetician or whether that's being a massage therapist. You focus strictly on that. You don't have to worry about being a receptionist too, worried about being a janitor too, cleaning up, worried about doing all these other things like laundry. Somebody else does that. There's a spa attendant or laundry attendant that does that at the spa. So you don't have to do everything. Okay, they might have little duties for you, like keep your room clean and stuff like that, and people alternate with doing certain things. But as far as cleaning up and all that stuff, that's what other people are there for. They hire people specifically for that. So all you gotta do is focus on your craft, and that's it. So sometimes starting at a spa is key, and honestly, there ain't nothing wrong with it. I would suggest it before you open your spa. I think a transition is pretty good for newbies. If you never had experience opening a place and all that, or you having issues with money, you need to get your credit right, stuff like that, work at a spa first. It's actually some places that will hire you before you even get your license. As long as you did school, they'll they'll help you get your license and stuff like that, because like chiropractors and stuff like that, some chiropractors don't pay that much though. But chiropractors, they will hire you. And who else will hire you? Like yoga places and stuff like that, yoga salons, they'll hire you too. Okay. I did my externship with Massage Envy, and also I did an externship at this yoga spa, and they wanted me to keep. They like, please don't leave, don't go. I gotta go, baby. I'm sorry, gotta get my coins. Gotta go, drift off. I'm just used to working for myself, so I had to leave. The spas, they're up on the trends, so you get to see how they interact with customers and how they do things with holidays and stuff and things of that nature. You have unlimited options when it comes to working at a spa. There are so many ways you can go when it comes to working at a spa. It's like so many things you can do. The world is constantly changing. There's so many things you can do with your license. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, it's limitless, literally. Most spas pay on your downtime. So let's say you working at a spa, and at 9 o'clock, at 12:30 you don't have a client. Well, 12:30, that hour you're not working, they pay you for that hour of downtime. So they might only pay you about $12-15, but if you're working for yourself, you would get nothing that hour. You know what I mean? No need for a marketing budget or all these legal costs. You just go straight to working. All you gotta do is worry about what you gotta wear, your uniform, or if you even need one, gas, lunch, stuff like that. Now, the cons of working at a spa, I say the main things is you got to ask for permission for days off. That's what any spa, you got to ask for permission. But if you work with a pretty flexible spa, because this industry is pretty flexible, depending on the spa, like I said, they're pretty flexible. So just ask in advance if you can. But think about it. If you're just trying to transition, just know you got to put in 2 years. That's all. Put in 2 years of work, and you can transition later. So don't even worry about that part, because no matter what 9 to 5 you work, you got to ask for permission. But that is a con. Don't nobody want to ask for permission. And you have to follow a schedule. I'm spontaneous, though. That's my issue. I'm very spontaneous. It's hard for me to follow a schedule. I can't follow a schedule. I'm very I'm getting more into a schedule now that I have a son. However, I don't really get time for schedules, because next week I might want to go to Hawaii and go dip on the beach, and then the next week I might want to go somewhere else, or take my son to the zoo and just chill out, and then the next week I want to work. I'm very spontaneous like that. So yeah, that's one of the problems I have, is following a schedule, because I'm very spontaneous. Hours may be limited when you go to work, so that's a con. Your hours may be limited because they have to spread our hours between you and other therapists and estheticians and stuff like that. You have to split money with the spa, so if the session is $89, you might get 20 or 25 of that, or $19 of that, plus your tip. So that might be $30 to $40 for you, and the spa gets the rest. You have to share clients, and you have to do training. They want to train you. They want you to see what's going on, all that stuff. Some spas, I ain't gonna lie, they just let you go straight in. They show you for an hour. They like, look, this is this and that. You ready to work? Okay. That was my experience when I first started. So you ready to work? Okay, this is this and that. And you, no matter where I go, you make really good money. Like, it's not a game. Now, I'm not going to say, like, certain franchises, I'm not going to say it in this video, but certain franchises, they don't pay that well. But for the most part, those gyms, those little smaller spa boutique type of places, or they got 1 or 2 locations, they pay the most. They usually pay more, like a bathhouse. Oh, them bathhouses, them tips, baby, you don't even care. Like, they say they might only pay you $25 an hour, but you know, when you go in and you know how to talk to people, you got good customer service, baby, you're gonna be coming out making about $400 a day. That's decent for a job, for a job that you got to go to not that many hours in a day. Work 6 hours, 4, 5 hours. Sometimes they only let you work 4 or 5 hours. So I think that's pretty decent, like $400 a day. Some people don't make that much, maybe about 300. But I just be looking up. Now, the pros of having your own, owning your own spa, you're in charge of your decor, how things look, your image. When you want to take off, you take off. You don't got to ask permission. All the money you make goes to you. That is definitely a pro for working for yourself. All the money that you make. So if you charge $100 and you got 5 clients, baby, you made $500. You don't got to split that with nobody. You can adjust your schedule. You don't have to ask for permission to adjust your schedule or take a vacation. You work at your own pace. You work at your own tune. You don't have to answer for nobody. That is a good feeling. I'm not gonna lie, that is a really good feeling, and I ain't never letting it go. You hear me? I ain't never letting that go. But the cons of working for yourself, because it ain't easy. People try to make it seem like it's so easy. It gets easier as time goes by, but that first year just be a little like just get through your first year. You have to do your own bookkeeping. Irregular pay in the first year is, you don't know what you're gonna get. Based on your tips, you don't know what this person's gonna tip you, because mostly a lot of people are new. You don't know. But after your first year, it kind of gets predictable. Taxes, you got to worry about taxes. You definitely have to prepare for taxes. You don't get no benefits. You got to figure that out on your own. No sick pay, no holiday pay. You're everything. You're the massage therapist. You're the janitor. You're the marketer. You do the laundry. You do everything. You got to answer the calls, everything. And if you're answering calls or, on your booking site, you got whatever you're going to do. I do both. I got a phone and a booking site. You got to have both. It can be very stressful and terrifying in the first year. The first 6 months is like terrifying. That's the time where it's like, oh my God, what I'm going to make this week? It's up and down in the beginning. And then after you establish a clientele, people know who you are. People, familiar with you. And they know you're the go-to for this niche. Baby, you're going to be popping. So don't even trip. So I just want to let you guys know that some of y'all can transition. You don't have to go straight into owning a spa. There are some perks of working at a spa first and then transitioning later. Give it a couple of years and you can transition and get some pointers and peep game. Make sure you pay attention to details and look at different spas and work at a couple of spas and see. Especially work at spas that's in the niche that you want to be in and see what they're doing. Don't steal, but I'm saying get creative in your own way. I'm Misha, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.